Every day, thousands of people are discriminated in different ways all around the world. It doesn't matter on country. Discrimination by gender, nation, age has become a serious issue, however, it cannot be solved easily.
God knows what is hiding in those weak and sunken lines. Fiery thrones of muted angels giving love but getting nothing back. Oh, people, help the people. And if you're homesick, give me your hand and I'll hold it. People, help the people. Nothing will drag you down. Oh, and if I had to bring, oh, and if I had to bring, I'd be cold as a stone and rich as a fool. It turned all those good hearts away. God knows what is hiding in this world of little consequence. Behind the tears, inside the lies, 1,000 slowly dying sunsets. God knows what is hiding in those weak and drunken hearts. Guess the loneliness came knocking. No one needs to be alone or singing. People, help the people. And if you're homesick, give me your hand and I'll hold it. People, help the people.
We are all the same. But why there is such a big distance between us?
Oh, and if I had to break.
Now, in Belarus there is no national discrimination. Everybody is polite and tolerant. Personally, I love all kinds of nationalities. For me, the most important is the character of the person. He just needs to be good and kind. Afghanistan and Belarus are really similar because we were all together in USSR. So I came here today and I feel like in my native country. It's not difficult for me to stay here because I don't feel any changes. I don't feel discrimination here and in my country.
I haven't seen open discrimination yet, but I think there is discrimination everywhere, not only in Belarus. It depends of the people mentality and the way of thinking. The majority just think that the immigrants will take up their working place, and because of them, the economics will go down and things will get worse, and so on. I visit Europe quite often, and I think they have neutral attitude to the immigrants. Some years ago, it was kind of anti-discrimination. Immigrants discriminated local people, but now we see that local people starting to discriminate immigrants. On the other hand, their mentality doesn't let them to do it. For example, people in Russia are very tolerant because a lot of nations and their culture lives together. For example, in Muslim Republic, there are mostly Catholic and Orthodox churches close to each other, but it doesn't cause any problem. People don't feel any negative feeling to each other, so I think there is no problem in our country.
Belarusian people have the same attitude to all the nations. It doesn't matter which nationality you are. Your main thing is what kind of person you are. Here in Belarus we have immigrants from Ukraine, even if it's not shown on TV, but we live all together in peace.
I'm from Latin America and I work in Belarus. I don't see any discrimination here. Of course, people look at me in a strange way because I'm different from them, but they don't offend me.
Hello, I'm I'm from Azerbaijan. I think our country is a hospitality, and I think it's not problem for all nations. You are always welcome to come to our country.
So you can feel like a home in
Yes, of course.
Hello, I'm from Russia. We have like some like kind of discrimination inside of our country. For example, I'm from Czech Republic, and almost there are a lot of people who born in villages and they live in villages for a long time, so they don't speak Russian very good. They know our native language, Russian language, and sometimes they are discriminated by Russian people who live in the city just because they're Czech people and just because they speak with the accent or they don't speak Russian at all, and so they sometimes I think that they feel discriminated.
I felt a little bit discriminated when I was working in Netherlands because I couldn't speak Dutch at first when I arrived there, and like when I were asking the way when I was just on the streets, the people didn't want to speak with me because they thought I'm from Poland or somewhere. They just said to me, "We don't speak English, we can't help you." But yeah, that was all. Like
sometimes I really feel discriminated because of my lifestyle, because of my look. Like I'm trying to live like a rock star and do everything I want and wearing tunnels, but I never wanted to hurt somebody, never wanted to do something bad, but people just don't understand sometimes. But I feel okay.
I haven't traveled a lot, but I can say that discrimination is not so obvious in developing countries. But usually men have more possibilities. I don't want to discriminate women, I'm just saying the truth. If there is a vacancy for men and women, men will take a place, even they have the same experience and skills. Only the government can decide the problem of discrimination.
If a woman and a man with the same skill go to get a job, the choice of the employer will depend on the gender of the employer. Also, the preferable age is less than 30. As for me, I'm 45 and to change my job I need to go through lots of governmental institutions, but anyway my chance to get a job is really low.
There used to be gender discrimination in our country, but because of the changes in the law, we earn every woman in the world.
А вот эту проблему дискриминации, как вы решили, не только на уровне вашей страны, но вообще в целом? То есть, если мы обсуждали, то и в Европе...
Start with yourself.
Хорошо.
Have a friend who always says that if you want the country to wake up, first wake up yourself.
Хорошо, спасибо большое. That's all.
Is this thing on? Word.
So what, we get drunk. So what, we smoke weed. We're just having fun. We don't care who sees. So what, we go out. That's how it's supposed to be. 'Cause you know I'm high as fuck. Young and wild. Keep that in there. And free.
So what? I keep them rolled up, sagging my pants, not caring what I show. Keep it real with my niggas, keep it playing for these hoes. It look clean, don't it? Washed it the other day, watch how you lean on it. Keep me some 501 jeans on it, roll joints bigger than King Kong's fingers, and smoke them hoes down to they stingers. You a class clown, and if I skip for the damn with your bitch smoking gray.
You know what? It's like I'm 17 again, peach fuzz on my face. Looking on the case, trying to find a hella taste. Oh my god, I'm on the chase. Chevy, it's getting kinda heavy. Irrelevant, selling it, dipping away. Time keeps slipping away. Zipping the safe, flipping for pay. Tipping like I'm dripping in paint. Up front, 4 blunts like a leaf of